Yeah. Hey. Welcome to the network. Yo, squad. Y'all know what time it is, man. Welcome to the Dope Bar. You know, it's your boy Blaze Hunter Ninth Wonder, and we got a legend in the building. You feel me? I gotta call you a legend. You know, as long as I've been doing this, you was already doing it like 15 years already. So you know, and then it's craziness. This is, I know him as Ivan Light. Y'all probably know him as Justis. On IG, you know him as Justis Raps. How you doing, bro?
I'm good, man. Living legend.
Come on, man. Oh, definitely living legend. You know what I'm saying? Now, y'all know at the Dope Bar, we always got something to drink. You know what I'm saying? You know, I had to get that good cup of Joe, that slurpage. You feel me? Let me go ahead and.
Man, I want one of those right now.
Yeah, bro. And I figured it was fitting. Every time I go to the shop, wherever shop you at, whatever lounge you're doing, you always bless me with the coffee. You know?
Sir.
So, you know, you figure I had to get right. How you doing, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm blessed and highly favored, man. Woke up today, so it's a good day. I'm excited about this interview, man. How you doing?
Man, I'm blessed as well. It's crazy. I was with somebody, another artist that I work with, and he was like putting together the social media thing, and he's like, it really put things in perspective. He was like, yeah, so in this many years, this is where I want to see myself. And he started posting clips to show examples of where he want to see himself, him performing on stage, packed crowd, him in this studio, him in that. Now, mind you, the clips that he's posting are actual things that he's done. So before he finished, he's like, I'm kind of already doing this. And it was like, because it's not like we're just we get caught up in or we're up and coming, and we're, you know, because we don't, the money doesn't reflect that. But as far as what we've contributed to this industry, we've been doing this. You know what I'm saying? So it really was an eye opener, you know. So I've been in a great mood. I don't know if you saw, released the first animated series, Book Jams, Book Club animated series. Man. Yeah, bro.
Congratulations. That's so dope, man. I love that, man. I love that, man.
Yeah, man. So it's been like, yeah, bro. So what's up with you?
Man, I got so much things going on. I don't know where to start, but we could start off with I've been doing a solo project for a while. A lot of people know I used to be Inner Light. I was a duo with B Love, and 3 years ago I started doing my own solo thing. And it's a journey, man, because I was so used to having a partner.
Exactly.
And shout out to B Love, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to B Love.
Cool with her. But it's been about doing the solo thing, but I always collaborate with artists. So I got the Justice League, and just doing my thing, man. And it's been very successful. I got a couple new ventures we'll talk about a little bit later on the show.
Yeah.
But just dropped a new single and a new video called "Learn Something," featuring debut, first time artist Bigger Mass.
Let's go.
And my homie Roderick Jess, who's a veteran in the game too. Man, It was an honor to do a track with both of them, and videos fire is getting a big buzz right now.
Nice.
And I'm excited, man.
Man, I love that, bro. And I love the growth because I've been blessed to be able to see the journey. I was there during Internet days. I was there doing just the beginning of you starting to go solo. I got to be able to experience. I got to be able to be on some of your platforms, which we're gonna dive into. You know, so it's been dope. Shout out to everybody coming in and joining the live. We definitely appreciate y'all. Welcome to the Dope Bar.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so to be able to see it and then to see the growth from it all has been amazing. Talk about just a little bit your expectations of what you wanted to do when you first set to do it on the solo path, and how it's been so far. Did it exceed expectations? Are there other things you want to do? Like, give me a insight to that.
Oh man, well, yeah, man. Well, I didn't want to do the solo thing. You know what I'm saying? It's almost
Yeah,
like I I I I just wanted to stop because there was a lot of turmoil that came with that.
yeah,
But I felt like a piece of me was missing when I stopped doing music. And so I recorded my first track with shout out to Maverick Studios, my boy Cruz Maverick. We did the remix to God Did.
yeah,
And that's to me that's probably one of my hardest bars yet because it was so heartfelt. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? And so it went from, like this the journey of being so my expectations of my solo journey was like I didn't have any at first, but then I was like, all right, let's do it because I miss it. I feel like a part of me is missing.
yeah,
So it was a full circle of me a love and hate relationship with hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Because when I first wanted to do it, it was because, I wanted to get famous. Then it was I wanted to get the girls. Then it
yeah,
was then it was like, man, I just want to be on stage. Then it was like I want to rock the crowds. Everything you said, right?
yep.
But then when you do that, and it's like you see some of the things I seen some of the things that I didn't like in the industry,
Facts.
and I fell back a little bit. But then I just fell in love with the planting the seed and watching it grow. Like picking out the beat, writing the hooks, coming up with the bars, recording, taking the photo shoots, releasing the music, going on, performing. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? That to me, that whole process,
yeah,
that's what I love, and that's I'm at full circle with completely falling in love with planting the seed of music again. You know what I'm
yes,
saying?
and
Because it started at that, but then it got lost somewhere, and
yeah,
now we're full back to that. You know what I'm saying?
exactly. And one thing I love is where I know that we both that you can relate to this. I love that the new purpose is spreading what we love about hip hop to others and also creating careers and giving them platforms. Like
Yeah,
I've
bro.
known in my 20 years of doing this, I started the careers of a lot of people, and to see a lot of them where they are now and what they're doing is amazing to me. And I know you've done the same thing. Just
Hmm.
last Christmas when we did the event, and like I don't even want to name it right away because I want to introduce it properly. But when we did it,
Right,
and we'll get into it,
right,
just seeing the new faces of of young talent. I even there was
right,
and we're gonna get into her too, but there's a artist. I was like, dang. I was like, I'm just watching her and I'm just seeing that joy that I remember having the first
right.
few years of it, and I just had to just get up there and say something. She did hit me with the Kevin Hart. I was like, yeah, because I've been doing this for 20 years. She was like, damn. I'm like, that's how you gonna do me? But that's neither here nor there. But just the focus I want to be is um you're creating that platform for them to be able to share their experiences, share their journeys, and do that. So um
Yeah, man.
that's what I love about this as well.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
When
sir.
when we
My
got
boy.
in when I got into uh the CHH, right? A lot of a lot of events that was booking me was only for like teen summits.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like my music is more than just for teens. My
yeah,
music is for grown men, for grown women.
yes,
Like my testimony could touch everybody.
yeah,
And it's like, and then when I would do venues, they would leave me for the end and be like, okay, you could do your little hip hop thing. And I'm like, this is not, there's a
exactly.
message into this.
Yeah,
And so there wasn't a lot of doors being open for us.
yeah,
And so,
facts.
and so I decided to become the door. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? We gonna open the doors. We gonna open the platforms. We
We
gonna
just
get
ain't
the
gonna let that
venues.
skate. Hold up, we ain't gonna let that skate. He decided to become the door. Come
Yes,
on,
sir.
man.
Glory
Bars.
to God.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir. I
man.
wish I had a sound effect. Boom.
And for some reason, man, God has blessed me with getting venues. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Like big, huge venues.
yeah,
And the people bless me with it. You know what I'm saying? If little money to free. You know what I'm saying? I've
Yeah.
always been blessed with getting venues. And so I'm like, let me create a lane for us and let's
Come
make
on.
some noise on here because there's so many talented artists that don't have this opportunity or just don't know
Yeah.
how to get there. And so we've been making noise for a long time, man.
Facts.
Making our own, doing our own shows, making our own venues. And so yeah, man, that's been I'm so glad that you acknowledge that because that's such a huge part of my career that I feel doesn't get talked about enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like opening doors and setting venues for other artists. That I get more enjoyment out of that than
Yeah.
anything else. You know what I'm saying? Always taking people along the ride and I'm watching them grow and you know what I'm saying? I love that part of my career.
Yeah,
So
it was an eye opener. It was an eye opener for me because just like you, it was wanted to be the big star and get famous and all of that, and wanted to see myself like they used to be in the award shows, accepting the album of the year and be known for those accolades. But as time went by, um, it really turned into, I see what God was doing. I see the purpose that he had. It wasn't to, be the famous star that people could idolize. It was to be an integral part in journeys and and giving message the right way. Because just like you, I've seen the horrors of the industry, even in
right,
CHH. Like when I
right,
first came into
right.
CHH and started doing shows, and I was thinking, oh, finally, it's going to be an industry that appreciates but it's politics in that exactly like the mainstream industry. So, I agree with you on that as well.
Yeah, man. It's been a roller coaster ride and but as long as there's an enemy, man, anything could get corrupted. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
It's just that we gotta be vigilant. We have to have discernment, and we gotta move
Yes.
wisely, man. And
Yeah.
that's why I'm grateful that God has surrounded me with a good group of men, to that
Come
I
on.
can that I have a covering. I run
Yes.
things by. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just out here freelancing. Like I got a good group of men around me that give me sound advice, pray for me and lead the way, man. So I'm grateful for that, man.
Exactly. It's legit. We gotta stay ready so we ain't gotta get ready.
Greg, let's go. Let's go.
It's like it's so crazy how certain things and phrases that seem cliche or basic are like really uh important for life.
Word, word up. Yeah, man.
Man, I'm getting so many. I'm just got a message right now. I see that you're live. How do I go on it? And I'm just gonna say, click the link.
Click the link, baby.
just,
I got a funny
just
story about that later on too. And I got to limit the stories I got about that. But yeah, man, shout out to Blaze. Shout out to
yes,
everybody coming on right now.
yes, sir, yes, sir. I know y'all can watch this on YouTube. Also, what I'm saying, if you subscribe on the most prestigious network, which is the Signature Series Network, just click the live button and it also shows up there. So, all right, now we can dive in. You know what I'm saying? We can dive into some stuff. So no, I forgot. No, we got to dive into the book. This man is also an author, ladies and gentlemen. This man is also an author. You feel
uh,
me? We talked about this on the interview. I felt like that. I can't even remember where the interview is. I know there was clips of it on my Facebook
yeah,
and stuff, and I'm like, ain't enough people see that, and that not enough people know about this. So we got to go into it again. Let's talk about the book.
man, the book, man. The book was it was an act of obedience, but it was also an act of disobedience. Because me, prior to writing the
Please
book,
explain.
spiritual laziness, right? Spiritual laziness, the forms of rebellion, disobedience, and witchcraft,
Yeah.
right? That name scared everybody, you know what I'm
Yes.
saying? But
Facts.
but it's a you know, um, disobedience an act of is a form of rebellion, and rebellion is a form of witchcraft, and witchcraft is a form of manipulation.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And so it's not that casting spells or anything like that. It's the forms of.
Mm-hmm.
And so prior to me writing that book, I think it was two years before I wrote that book. I was in prayer and I clearly heard the small still voice of God tell me to write that book,
Yeah.
and I didn't. and I didn't. And half obedience is still disobedience.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Whether you do it halfway, whether you do delayed obedience, it's still
Yes.
disobedience. And I into hard I went through a hard time during
Yeah.
those 2 years. And man, and when I found myself that I lost everything and I'm in a dark place and I'm by myself, and I'm praying, and then I hear God say, "You ready to write that book now?" And I was like, man, I fell to my knees. I was like, "Yes, Lord, yes." And it took me a while to write that book. It's like it's a small book, 50 pages,
Yeah.
but it's also like a workbook, and it's a mental health, um, um,
Yes.
mental health guide, uh, um, uh, recovery guide. It asks you some questions. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? It gives you a uh, um, small testimony of what I was going through that time and who got me through it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? The spiritual laziness, the forms of disobedience, rebellion, and witchcraft. It's on Amazon right now.
Let's go.
Did really good. We did the book signing. We did the book signing. We did interview about it, 2 interviews, and it's going good. And now I gotta write the next 3 books, man. But yeah, man,
Yes, sir.
that was a tough one, but I had to do it because what I'm saying, when you hear God speak to you, man, that's a blessing. First of
Yes.
all, God
Exactly.
wants.
You'll be back.
And so it's just about making the time, because
Yes.
usually we just pray, Lord, we ask, we thank him, we ask him for forgiveness, we sit there for a little bit, and then we say amen. But he wants to hear from you. He wants to talk to you.
Yeah.
Things. So making the priority to talk to him and to hear from him, and then to apply. And so,
Yes.
hey, I man, I did that. And now, I try to be obedient as I can, because man, I went through that, and I ain't try to never go through that ever again, man. But yeah, man, the book is deep. If you get a chance, it tells you my story. It tell you a lot about what I went through,
Yeah.
and I'm going.
Man, I love it, bro. Definitely, it was impactful for me. I know for a fact that anybody who was ready, even if it wasn't billions of people, even if it was 10 people that got the book, understand. And I know you know this, but I'm saying this for if people that are watching that don't know how God operates, that those 10 people that experience that, forget the 10. Let's just talk about me being able to receive what the book did, and all of the people that I encounter and spreading that same message, and I'm impacting positively because of that. You know what I'm saying? So just know that you're freaking doing amazing things in the kingdom, bro.
Thank you.
So we know you're doing it there. Now I can talk about the Lyricist Lounge, and
Ooh.
and right before we get into the Lyricist Lounge, we got to pay some bills. And ladies and gentlemen, instead of playing one of my own, ads and commercials like I always do, we got a fresh new one for y'all to check out. So we'll be right back. This is Welcome to the Dope Bar. We got Justice in the building.
Yes,
We'll be right
sir.
back.
My name is Ivan Light, better known as Ivan the Hairable. I'm a master barber. I've been cutting hair for 25 years. I'm about to do something that's about to turn the barber world upside down. That's right, shock the barber world. Because everything's going up, I decided to bring my prices down. That's right, down. It's been 25 years that I've been cutting, so I'm thinking, what can I do to give back to my loyal customers and the community, especially the fathers that have 2 or 3 kids. I know what you're thinking. Is it gonna be good haircuts? Listen, I'm a master barber twice, barber teacher, elite barber, Ivan the Hairable, cutting your hair and your family's hair. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna slash my prices in half. I will now be charging $25 a cut. What? Yes, $25 a haircut. Since everything's going up, Ivan the Hairable prices are going down. $25 for men's haircuts, and you know what? $20 for kids' haircuts. And you know what? $20 for senior cuts every day. This is not a special, this is just what it is. Because I've been blessed So I want to bless you. How do you find me? I'm glad you asked. You can just click on this link here provided on the screen, and it's a 3-step process. It only takes 1 minute. It's super fast. All you have to do is download the app, create an account with your email and a password, sign in as client, and look for Ivan the Hairable, Ivan Light. And that's it. And you'll find me. Book your next appointment with Ivan the Hairable. Remember, when everything else is going up, Ivan the Hairable price is going down, but still elite haircuts, premium cuts. Come find me. Peace.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome back to the Dope Bar. You feel me? Yo, that's amazing, bro.
Yeah. Right. That's the big news, man. A lot of people didn't know that, man.
Come on, man.
Big news, man. Exclusive big news here on the Dope Bar Show with Blaze, man. Like it's something that I've been blessed beyond
Yes.
measures, being able to team up with my brothers at Prevail Barbershop, my homeboy Lewis. Shout out to Lewis, man.
Shout out to Lewis.
Been able to partner up with him, and he done blessed me so much that I was like, how can I be a blessing back to my community? And you
Come
know,
on.
like everything, like I said, all the prices are going up in hair cutting, like from $50 to $100.
Come
And
on.
I haven't seen a lot of my clients, you know, that got kids. I usually see my clients weekly or twice a week. I'm down to seeing them once a month or once every 7 weeks, and I miss them. So I decided to drop my prices and give back to the community and to my loyal customers, which I've been cutting up for 25 years, man.
I
So
love that.
so yeah, man, I slashed my prices in half, and I'm excited. It's a new location. We're having a grand opening next Sunday. Prevail Barbershop. I'm excited, man, to give back to the community, man, and I'm gonna do it in with elite premium haircuts too. It's not no cheapy
Yeah.
haircuts. We're
Yeah.
taking our
Oh, yeah.
time. We're doing it
Real deal.
right.
He the real
And
deal. Now, y'all know how I am. I'm very loyal to my barber. Like even when I was in Georgia, I came down. I fly down to see my barber. Shout out to Lou Faze. It's crazy. Lewis is crazy. But shout out to him. But one time Lewis is in Colombia. You feel me? And there was only one other person I could go to know that I was going to be taken care of, and that was my boy Ivan, bro. It's elite. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? It's elite. Just know that. You know.
And I just got news today, right? We're also doing, and this is exclusive news today.
Come on, we get exclusives on the Dope Bar, baby. Come on, man.
Exclusive news today. Every first Friday of the month, from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m., we are doing free haircuts for our first responders. Free haircuts for our first responders, for firefighters, paramedics, and policemen. We're not only are we doing free haircuts, but we're sponsored by Dixie Highway Donuts. Our friends at Dixie Highway Donuts are going to be giving us some really good donuts and coffee. So not only will they be getting haircuts, but they also will be getting some good coffee, some good donuts, some great donuts.
Let's
from
go.
our friends.
Now, I'm technically a first responder to
Let's
to my household. You know, so I should be able to get some donuts at least.
Come on, fam. If you come on by, I got you, man. I'll make you the best cup of coffee ever, bro.
I already know how it go.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I just on the way here to the office, we got the approval for them to sponsor us.
Amazing.
And so yeah, man, starting next month in December, from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m., we're gonna be cutting up as many as we can in that 3-hour span, but it's gonna be once a month for the rest of for the whole time we're open. Because it's like I know a few first responders, and man, I know a homeboy of mine who's a firefighter, that he told me that they could only wear their uniform an hour after they get off work, right?
Yeah.
And so he told me that, I hope you don't get in trouble, I won't say his name. He told me that he be rushing to restaurants with his uniform on to get a discount. And I was like, bro, why? He's like, yo, because we can't. We're not allowed to wear it, you know. And so I was like, you know what? How can I give back to these people that are helping the community, unknown and all that stuff? And so yeah, man, me and Lewis talked about it, and it was really it was spoken over him that that was going to happen. Little into me, he didn't know that I was working in behind the scenes, already taking care of it. So we
Yeah.
got the flyer, we got the sponsorship today, and so we're
Nice.
gonna start doing that for our guys. And so yeah, I got the flyer and everything ready to go, and so we're gonna start that next month, man. So yeah, man. So we're doing big things in the barbershop world,
Yes, I love
and
it.
and alongside we're helping the community, we're also helping out the first responders. Let's go.
I love it, man. And speaking before I jump into the Lyricist Lounge, also, for the community, I know there are a lot of people struggling right now due to the government shutdown, especially people with
Yes.
SNAP benefits and things of that nature. So
Mhm.
tomorrow, technically today, I'm talking about tomorrow. Technically today, going on right now. If you're in the Lake Worth area, Feed Lake Worth. They're doing their thing at Coastal Chapel. Just go to my Instagram. All the information is there. Y'all go and check that out. And then hit me up for more information because this is not just a one-time thing. They do it a lot. So get at me for info. Yeah. So now let's dive into the Lyricist Lounge.
The
So
Lyricist Lounge show,
let's talk.
boy.
Like I've been blessed to be a part of the platform, which is dope because even though Justice is a man of God, the platform is open to all walks of life. It's not just
Yes.
only catered to Christian rappers or gospel singers. It's for
Mhm.
everyone, and I think it's amazing because that's the heart of Jesus, bro. Jesus
Let's go.
didn't just come down and only serve other Christians. He served everybody, and I love that. And I got to be on the platform, which has blessed me. So talk about the growth of it because it has grown from when I was first on it and to where it is now. It's crazy. So talk about all the things you've seen with that.
Well, the Lyricist Lounge started last year. The Lyricist Lounge started last year, and we started doing it at the barbershop.
Yeah.
And it was basically artist for artist. We're sitting down, we're breaking down bars, we're breaking down metaphors,
Hmm.
the conversations that we have as artists. And so I came up with this vision that was like um, bringing secular artists and Christian artists together, right? And it's private venue, it's invite only, but at the end of the year we open it up to the public, and we get a big venue and we invite everybody, vendors and everything. But the whole thing about it is to get these artists together and to sit down and to see how much we truly got in common, how much we
Yes.
sound, how much we look alike, how I'm saying, how we dress
Facts.
alike, everything. And we kill the narrative that is put out there about how we hate people or how we don't like people. I'm saying?
Exactly.
In the whole 2 hours, 3 hours that we're there, we're loving on you, man.
Yep.
I'm saying? And so you get to see us personally, and we build relationships. I'm saying? We create a safe place for you to come so we could talk music, so we could talk life, testimonies, and see that we really don't got that much, that we don't got, there's not a difference to us. We got a lot in common. I'm saying?
Exactly.
And at the end of the show, we're exchanging numbers, we're praying for each other, and we walking side by side each other. I'm saying? And so it's a beautiful event. We do it once at the end of at the end of the month, every Wednesday, the last Wednesday of the month, except for November, because it's the last Wednesday is the day before Thanksgiving. So we usually do the last Wednesday of every month.
Let's go.
Um, we send you the invite. We usually do two or three artists the most, and then at the end of at the end of the year, we invite every artist that we interview back, and we do a dope venue, a dope concert with everybody at the concert.
Yes,
And
sir.
so last year we went from the barbershop to a venue out here in Royal Palm called The Office, which is a dope lounge. I don't know. I got some videos circulating online already.
Yep.
We just had Two Edge in the Losers Club. That was a dope venue. That was a dope show. Besides that, last month we had Rod and Kana. That was a really really great show, and
Yeah.
it's some, what I'm saying, it's always a tearjerker, those shows, man. Like, I don't we don't plan it to be like that, but the testimonies of every artist is so powerful, and
Yeah.
I'm learning that a lot of good music comes from pain.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because the artists send us the music, and we base the interview off of the music they send us.
Yeah.
And there's been so many great backstories, so many to all the music that's been putting out, and it's one of those things that you gotta be there to understand, man.
Yes.
And I remember we did your interview, that was fire,
Yeah.
and then you blessed us with the um uh, with the Christmas hat performance at the show last year in December in Fort Lauderdale. Rock the house, standing room only. Man, that was great. We got a nice venue up here in West Palm for the end of the year. But yeah, man, the Lyricist Lounge is something that is for artists, breaking
Yes.
down walls and breaking down misconceptions of who we are. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? So powerful, man.
Yeah, very powerful, and it's what I love about it is, as someone who's been doing it for so long, it's like there's so many things that I can be like I've been here, been there, done that, you know. So there aren't many things outside. Like every time a performance or anything that I get to do, you know what I'm saying, is I appreciate it and I love this so much, so it's exciting. But when it's something that you haven't done before, you know, if when there's a platform that's just fresh and new and you get different perspective, it's amazing. And then everybody, um, like it's crazy because it's a type of affirmation that you didn't know you needed until you get it, because it's not like a boastful affirmation. It's like you perform certain places and then there's that affirmation that, dang, you dope, you killed it. And of course that always feel good for people to appreciate your work. But when you get that affirmation from your peers, you get that affirmation from people who don't look like you, and other people that are from completely different walks of life, but they're still able to hear your testimony. Some want to pray for you. Some appreciate your strength. And you know what I'm saying? It's an amazing space. So, of course, any artist that's in South Florida, get at this man. You see the IG is up under us. Get at this man and see how you can be a part of the Lyricist Lounge, because it's a dope experience. And I love that you don't have it like, you don't have like live stream the broadcast and a lot of stuff like that. Like as a businessman, I'm like, oh, we need to live stream this thing. But I love that you don't, because it keeps it an intimate setting. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
love that.
we thought about making it live, but um there's been a lot of things that people have admitted on the show that don't need to be on the internet, man. And I
Facts.
think the privacy and the intimacy part allows them to get open and get vulnerable.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And so I'll share a few clips, but I'll leave the whole interview out of it because there's
exactly.
been so many vulnerable moments that I want to, we gained the trust. We gained the trust of them, and I don't want to violate the trust with that. But I got a really good idea for next year, and I think that what we're gonna do next year is we're gonna do a movie version of it. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
Where we interview the artists with the movies, like make a whole movie out of it, and then do a
yeah.
concert at the end of it.
Like a
You know what I'm saying?
documentary type movie
Yeah,
type thing.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's
You know what
amazing.
I'm saying? And then I think we're gonna finally like make it official because we have people that we need donations. You know what I'm saying? We need
Yeah,
I'm doing all of this out of my strength,
yeah.
but I love it because I wish I had a show like this for me back in the day.
Facts.
Man, I would love this show for me. You know what I'm saying? So I, man, like I said, I do this for the artists, and I love creating platforms to make artists think,
Yes.
And we ask the question, we ask like questions that, like we asked Two Edge, what was your worst show? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was the worst show you ever did? And that was a great question. It was exciting.
Yeah.
We don't try to ask the same questions. We try to dig
Hmm.
a little bit deeper and also keep it light. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So shout out to
Yeah.
shout out to all the artists that was there. I see Bigger Masters on here. Shout out to Bigger Mass. What's up, big dog? We just
Yeah.
shot
Yo,
that
yo, yo,
video,
yo.
man. My dog debuted. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah,
I mean,
man.
shall we dive into the new video? Yeah, I mean,
Oh my gosh. I don't know if people seen it yet. I know Facebook been buzzing, YouTube been buzzing,
come on.
but man, it's some a legendary director, Richard Nice Flicks Jackson, directed this
Nice
video.
flicks.
Yes, sir. And he gave it such a dope visuals, man. And He got that genius eye, man. But the message is so hard. The album cover is controversial. But
Yeah.
I asked the question. I said, "What do you see on the cover?" You know what I'm saying? Because what I see is disciples from every nation
Yeah.
on that cover. You know what I'm saying? I see strongholds being broken on that cover. You know
Come
what I'm
on.
saying? And so I pose the question, what do you see?
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? But it Learn Something is one of those tracks that not only got dope bars on it. Shout out to the Dope Bars show with Blaze Hunter.
Come
You
on.
know what I'm saying? Not only just got dope bars, but there's a really good message. We're saying something. So the hook is just saying all you gotta do is hit the playback and say nothing. Like hear
Woo.
it. Hear what we're saying, man.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's a really good message in there. And so shout out to Roderick Jess, my dog. You know, shout out to Bigger Mass. Alex, man, it's his first time, bro. First video as a CHH artist. And
Yes,
you can see
sir.
throughout my whole career, Alex has been in mostly all my videos, man. Just supporting me.
Come
My
on.
brother, man. That's my brother for life, man. He's always been supporting me.
Yes,
He's
sir.
a tattoo artist. He has his own T-shirt branding company.
Come
He's
on.
wearing the Jesus shirt in the video, and he does customized shoes. So he got the whole fit on Smash on the video. So
Come
when
on.
you get a chance, look up Bigger Mass, Mr. Ortiz, on the social media, and yeah, man, the video's called "Learn Something," featuring Bigger Mass and Roderick Jess.
Let's go.
Ain't no astrologist, I'm a dry bone resurrected archaeologist.
You sit me round in front of my enemies, eating ramen noodles with the serpents and centipedes.
Arson's arsonists, abolish artists that keep chasing the awfulness. Man, I don't believe in science cause I ain't no astrologist. I'm a dry bone resurrected archaeologist. The only Gemini I'm digging is the needle on the record. And the mission never changed, there's no option but to get you. I always say his name cause there's a reason to protect us. Yeshua perfected, took me off the guest list, and God made it my home. So when I'm in the zone, I'm straight aiming for your heart. Cause the heart is the biggest deceiver overall. I got 8 more bars to feed you than we at large. If you ain't come home to greet us, then we at ours. If you don't want God to see you, then you say pause. How many of y'all could reach us in your walk? And how many of y'all could feed us in your talk? And how many of y'all that feed us in the dark? Born again believers that was orphaned from the start. Who's your rabbi, where's your leader? Who's your Peter, where's your Paul? And I didn't even have to mention no heaters at all. But never get it twisted, we ain't soft at all. I can let it fly like aerosol with an arsenal for y'all. Bars, bars, justice, let's go.
Where's your Peter? Where's your Paul? Come on, man.
All you gotta do is hit the playback and say nothing. In fact, it's a rap, leave no assumptions. Just sit back and relax and learn something and keep it bumping.
Bigger Mass. I need a Paul to make me a Timothy. My family was appalled by the addict I came to be. And barely hanging on, thank you, Father, for saving me.
Thank you.
And blessing me with love, grace, honor, and empathy. You sit me right in front of my enemies.
Always.
Eating ramen noodles with these serpents and centipedes.
Always.
And keeping Christ as my centerpiece. Divine shepherd, your rhymes lesser if it ain't about the 3. Father, Son, and the Spirit, the Holy Trinity. The foundation of my salvation. On the road to glory, cause heaven's my destination. My destiny, the only spot where I can rest in peace. Jesus.
Praise you, Lord. Amen. All you gotta do is hit the playback and say nothing. In fact, it's a rap, leave no assumptions. Just sit back and relax and learn something and keep it bumping.
I got you. Look. See his divine lecture, supply pressure with all these live questions and not stressing in his divine presence. You see the world is on the time schedule. May God bless you from the lying devils and hide you from lying rebels. See you don't want to feel his presence faded. The daily matrix only keeps you compromised from heaven sacred. Holy scriptures and potent pictures and the times we living in. Self-descripted, I hope you listen and sky will split again. Discern your scene vision. Make sure you pick up your cross knowing he bled on the cross so you could bleed with him out the enemy's kitchen. Ain't no weapon could hold your blessings and grow the stress, and Holy Spirit in me, get them. Make disciples, don't hate your rivals. The sin you battle with, he gets the title to be the highest. His name you living in, now that's divine grace. All the timing and the noise that you try to fill the void, now you acquire faith, and he's never late.
Wow.
All you gotta do is hit the playback and say nothing. In fact, it's a rap, leave no assumption. Just sit back and relax and learn something, and keep it bumping.
Yo, welcome back to the Dope Bar. It's your boy Blaze on the Knife Wonder. We got Justis in the building. Y'all just saw the freaking video, bro. Man, first off, Mr. Ortiz, you know what I'm saying? I loved it, man. The part that stuck with me the most out of his whole verse was how he put the cap in it. The only spot where I can rest in peace is Jesus. Come on, man. I love it. And what I love about it so much, what's so powerful about it to me is when people hear rest in peace, you think death, you think, you know what I'm saying? That's what you think. But I just love how Jesus can that was a pure example of how Jesus can flip the narrative. You know what I'm saying? You think rest in peace is just your death. He said you only can rest in peace in Jesus. You know what I'm saying? I love it, bro. You did that. You did that, my dude.
Yeah, man. I have them. When he said, I need a Paul to make me a Timothy. My family was a Paul with the addict I came to be. Man, I know that so much, man, because I know his testimony, I know his story, man. And so, yeah, man, that touched me, man. But yeah, man, I in one of my songs, and you forgot video. Shout out to Jay Bravado too, man. My dog Jay Bravado, man, he's coming up big time. I said a verse in there where I said I'm still waiting for Bigger Master roll up. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I've been telling him, dust your mic off, man. Let's do this together, bro. So yeah, man. Sorry.
Be able to see it. To be able to see it is everything.
Yes,
sir.
Yes, sir. So yeah, man. I've been give me like 5 minutes. Cigar. Yeah.
You see my boy handling business, man. You feel me? Interviewing, handling business. Work never stop. You know.
So yeah, man. I had talked to Bigger Master about doing some music, and I've been waiting for him to do something, and I finally sent him a beat, and he was like, "Let's go, let's do it." And my man came through. He studied. He professional, went to a Boardwalk Studios. Shout out to Boardwalk Studios in West Palm Beach. We went there, very professional, and he knocked it right out. And, Roderick Jess, he's a professional, man. So they rehearsed, they did it, and yeah, man, we hopefully I could get him to do some more music, man. And
yes, sir.
But yeah, man, he killed it, man. Proud of him. Shout out to Bigger Mass.
Yes, man. And you already know the joint will be in rotation on Blaze It Up Radio. So everybody, this is getting ready to drop. So first thing tomorrow it'll start. The rotation will start. So you can just go and request it, man. Y'all make sure y'all show it love when it's on the station. Just hit the thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? Support the track, support Justis, support the squad, support the movement.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? I love it, bro. I love being able to be a part of your journey. I love to be able to support it. I love to be able to support the people that I see that you're also supporting, and it's been a blessing, bro. You've been a blessing in my life. I know you've been in a lot of other people's. So we just we just want to say we appreciate you, bro. Real talk, like you're highly appreciated, and thank God for you, bro.
Man, it means a lot to me, man. Thank you so much, bro. I'm proud of you too, bro. Thank you for being such a major part of the culture, bro. Like, what you do for the hip hop culture is unmatched, bro. And this is what you do. You know what I'm saying? Like I have my other job, and you know what I'm saying, I do the barbering, I do other things, but this is your job. This is
Yeah,
what you do. And so salute you, man, for fighting through what you fought through, your health, you know what I'm saying, pushing through, persevering, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So thank you, man, for your platforms and pushing artists and being unselfish, man. Appreciate you, love you, man.
Thank you, bro. Hey, look, man, it's a like it's definitely all God. People think that's a cliche, but it's really not. To be able to do all that. Like if someone would have told me 20 years ago you're going to be doing X, Y, and Z, I would have thought and assumed, oh, I'm a millionaire. I'm living in this huge mansion. But it's crazy. It don't take millions to be a good person.
Right.
And when you're a great person and you plant positive seeds, you get to a lot of people don't get to, and I've been so blessed to be able to see the fruits of a lot of my earlier labor, and I thank God for that so much, and I love all the people along the way. Like I always tell the story of how you told me I couldn't understand why when I first moved to Georgia and I'm healing from the lupus, I'm like, why am I waking up at 4 a.m. every morning? I can go to sleep at this time and I'm up early. And you were like, God waking you up, bro. It's like a lot of times when tithing ain't just about your money, you can take, 10% of your day and you know what I'm saying? It's like he waking you up early, get into the word. And I was like,
First best.
you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
then
man.
after that became a routine and I was doing it, then it was like, all right, now you can get up at whatever time and you got right. So still to this day, same thing. Before I check social media, before I brush my teeth, before I even get the coffee, get into the word first and then
Good.
I handle it. So I appreciate you allowing God to use you, for that. But yeah, we appreciate everybody, especially everyone who came in to check out this amazing interview. You guys make sure y'all following Justis Raps on Instagram, and you can go to every single platform he has. Go to Blaze It Up Radio and make sure that you request his music. Also,
I have one more thing before we
go
go.
ahead.
We need
Go
to
ahead.
cut you off. I want to give a special shout out to the makeup therapist. The makeup therapist. She has been sorry. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. The makeup therapist, she has been sponsoring me with men's facial products, like
Nice.
moisturizers, cleaner, eye tightening, like everything. And she does it for both women and men. And she's been sponsoring me for like a year now. So I'll be remiss if I didn't give a shout out to her. Go check her out, please. I think she's on here. She could drop the link on the comments. She has amazing products, and they don't have no crap in it. They're like regulated by
Nice.
European rules. So if it has any stuff in it that Europe don't allow, they don't allow it. You
Come
know what
on.
I'm saying? So it's a little up there in price, but the quality is amazing.
Yeah.
So shout out to the makeup therapist.
And it's so I just want to talk about how so important it is. By the good graces of God, my fiance is an esthetician. So me having lupus, one thing that come with lupus is your face rash up and all of that. My face has been so clear. Take these glasses off so y'all can
Let's
see
go.
your
Let's
boy face has
go.
just been clear. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? It's just been clear. But it's because baby don't use no cheap products. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So like
bro.
you have to pay for the things that are, enriching to your body and to your skin. You know what I'm saying? So y'all go ahead and y'all support, for real.
Yeah, shout
You
out
do
to
that.
Amy, the
Shout out to
makeup,
Amy.
the makeup therapist, and to your better half, man. Because
That's right.
you know what I'm saying. If it's up to me, it's like I just use water and soap. And she's like, nah, that
Exactly. That's
ain't
what I was
it, big
doing.
dog.
That's what I was doing. She like, that ain't it. I'm talking. I was like, you got to get sunscreen. I'm like, black people don't wear sunscreen, but
Yeah.
no, for real. I was like, I just thought it was because of the lupus. Why my skin was, this lupus has made my skin, more, weaker and more exposed to the stuff. But when I'm in the sunlight and I ain't got that protection, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Estes and all the people in the beauty industry that take it serious. Like, they care for us, bro. So y'all care for them back, Straight up. Man, this has been great, bro. This has been
Thank
great.
you
I
so
had me a
much,
nice
Blaze.
good cup
Love
of
you,
coffee.
man. Yes, sir. I'm about to
Good
have a
music.
coffee now, man. That's it. I
Straight
can't.
up.
I'm about to have some coffee, man, and I'm looking forward to, doing this in a couple months, see where we at.
Yes,
And
sir.
I'm looking forward to seeing you at the end of the year concert. We
I'm
gotta
gonna
bring
be
you
there.
back.
I got joints prepared. I'm gonna be
Let's
there.
go. Let's go.
Yes,
Thank you
sir. I
so much for
appreciate it.
having me, man. Justice Rap, learn something. Prevail Barbershop. Man, thank you everybody for supporting. And I'm gonna come check me out. I'm easy to find.
Yes, sir. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all make sure y'all also can check that Learn Something music video on the Signature Series Network. Check that out. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we out of here, man. This has been another episode of Welcome to the Dope Bar. I'm Blaze Hunter. That's Justice. And you guys can always find more things and content just like this on the most prestigious network in the land, the Signature Series Network.